Hello, friends. I just wanted to jump on here real quick. If you have been following everything going on around here, you know that there is a coffee mug sale happening this evening. I've announced it like in my newsletter. It's been on my social media, in blog posts, and all of that. But I just wanted to kind of give just a little bit of a heads up. Well, first I'm going to show you the mugs real quick in case you haven't seen them. And then just a little bit of information about the mug sale that's happening tonight on my Etsy shop. Link is in the video description. So the mugs that are available, there's not a lot of them, y'all. There's only um, anywhere between 13 and 16, I think, depending upon the color, something like that. But there's the Farmhouse White, which is kind of my new favorite. It's on brown speckled clay, all white. You've got my logo there and everything. Then it's in a kind of a cheerful green color that, of course, there's probably always going to be green ones anytime I do a sale because green is my favorite color. So you've got variations from kind of a dark green up into kind of a tealish color at the top. This is made out of white clay. And then I'm calling this pinky red because it's their version of red, but it's kind of pinkish, especially at the top. And again, this one's also made out of the white clay. Thank you, Grafted and Grace. And you know, they've all got my logo, of course, because there's the Cosmopolitan Cornbread mugs. No mug is exactly the same as the others because these are all completely handmade. They're made by Acorn Pottery in Virginia. I had them make my mugs last time around as well. They're the people who make the mugs for Homesteaders of America, if you've ever been to that conference in Virginia. The mugs are going to sell for the same price I've always sold them, $40. You know, because I have to pay to have them made, handmade mugs, have to have them shipped to me. Etsy, of course, takes like 10% and all that. So, but anyways, again, there's only going to be somewhere between 13 and 15. I don't remember the exact numbers, depending upon the color. The sale will go live at 6 p.m. Central Time. Now, I have it ready as a draft in the Etsy shop. But Mr. Smith and I are going to be going out to dinner tonight. We are celebrating our anniversary and his birthday, which were the last 2 days. But the restaurant we were wanting to go to was not open Sundays or Mondays. And so we're going out to dinner tonight. We're going to go to a nice restaurant. We rarely eat out. So I have an alarm set. So at 6 o'clock, I can go on and make the coffee mugs live on the Etsy shop. If for some reason, this is kind of the important announcement, if for some reason I cannot get them to go live on the app, I have the Etsy shop owner app on my phone, but I've never used it like this. If for some reason it does not go live, it will be tonight. I'll just have to do it when I get home. So if you don't see them right away, just be patient. 6 p.m. Central Time is what I'm shooting for. If they don't show up immediately, again, I'll do it as soon as I get home. But for those joining in, I'll show you the mugs one more time. And the name of my Etsy shop, it's a shortened version of my name. It's Cosmo Cornbread. So it's just kind of, I think when I set it up years ago, they wouldn't let me put the whole, like, use all of the letters, so I just kind of did an abbreviated version. But the link is in my video description. Again, we have the Farmhouse White that is on a brown speckled clay. We have, I'm calling it Cheerful Green, which is, I love green, and it's almost kind of a tealish color at the top. And then the one I'm calling Pinky Red. Because I wanted some red ones because a lot of people were requesting red the next time around, and this is their version. It's not like a deep red. It's, well, I call it pinky red. But so these are the three colors that are going to be available. Again, these are handmade. There's going to be imperfections and things like that in the glazes. Like you can see like some some color variations like that, like where the glaze drips and all of that. I think it gives it character, and it just shows that this is not, these weren't made by a machine. Now you can get machine-made Cosmopolitan Cornbread mugs in my Spreadshirt shop, but I mean, I don't promote them because they're just generic factory-made mugs with my stuff printed on it. But the handmade pottery mugs from Acorn Pottery in Virginia, these are what are going to be sold tonight. And once these are sold out, that's it, y'all. I'm not doing a mug. I wasn't planning on doing one this year, but I had so many people asking about it. I decided to do a small order, but I will not do another order for at least 2 years. Maybe longer, it just depends. But it'll be at least 2 years before I do another one of these. So anyways, that is it. I just wanted to jump on, give the quick reminder about the mugs, 6 p.m. tonight Central Time. And again, I'm going to be activating it from my phone, from the Etsy app. So hopefully it doesn't give me any issues. But if you do not see it show up right away, if you were planning on getting mug, just be patient because I'll have to do it again as soon as I get home and I'm actually like on my computer. So, but that is it. That's all I wanted to share with y'all. I'm looking forward to going out to dinner with Mr. Smith tonight. It has been a year since we last went out to eat anywhere. It's just not something that we do. So it's always a very special occasion when I can actually drag him out and go out to dinner with me. So, but that is it, y'all. I will be back tomorrow with a regular video. And that'll be going up at the usual time and all of that. So thanks again for joining in, and thank you to all of you who were interested in getting some mugs. So those of you who have been waiting for them, I hope you get one. So, and when they're sold out, like I said, they're sold out for a good while. But have a great day, y'all. I hope you have good weather where you are. We're getting some rain here, a little bit of thunder. Hopefully nothing terrible. The garden will enjoy this though. It always loves rainwater way better than the bought water. So have a great day. Have a great evening. God bless, and I'll talk to y'all next time.